Hi, I'm Ellie Griffiths, a WorkSafe inspector, and today I'll be presenting the fatality statistics over the last 5 years and breaking down these statistics into employment type, industry or workplace, mechanism, occupations, and locations, as well as giving you updated prosecution statistics for the general industries and the mines. So WorkSafe has adopted the new legislation, WHS 2020, in March this year, and within that we have the Work Health and Safety General Industries Regulations, the Work Health and Safety Mines Regulations, and the Work Health and Safety Petroleum and Geothermal Energy Operations Regulations. So WorkSafe act as one now, and however the mines safety and the petroleum safety work closely together. Allows us to focus our efforts and gives us a common purpose, being workplace health and safety. The statistics in this presentation mainly relate to the WorkSafe General Industries, and it brings in the WorkSafe Mine Safety as well. So WorkSafe is an area within the safety regulation group as a part of the Department of Mines, Industry Regulation and Safety. And the role is to regulate workplace health and safety in accordance with the Work Health and Safety Act 2020. The WorkSafe General Industries is broken up into 3 directorates, the first one being the WorkSafe Industrial and Regional Directorate, and the second being the WorkSafe Service Industries and Specialist Directorate, and third being the WorkSafe Investigations Branch. WorkSafe Industrial and Regional Directorate and the WorkSafe Service Industries and Specialist Directorate primarily focus on doing proactive and reactive inspections as well as investigations into less serious injuries and other types of investigations, while the WorkSafe Investigations Branch purely focuses on serious injuries and fatalities that happen amongst workplaces throughout the state. So here we have the data that trends over the last 3 decades. As you can see, it's gone on a nice decline. However, over the last 3 years, it's actually unfortunately plateaued. Here we have the fatality statistics over the last 5 years. Within 2021 to 2022, we have unfortunately had 17 general industry workplace fatalities and only 1 mining fatality. I've broken down the statistics into the employment type, that being either the people are employed, self-employed, or bystanders. So for 2021 to 2022, people that were fatally injured, 11 of which were employed, 5 of which were self-employed, and 2 were bystanders. So here I've broken it down into the industry of the workplace. The highest industry with the highest incidence rate being the agricultural, forestry, and fishing. They have had 23 fatalities since 2017 to 2022, and given that they have a reasonably small workforce throughout the state of WA, they have a very high incidence rate for the amount of fatalities that have occurred. Followed by that is the transport, postal and warehousing industry, arts and recreation services, manufacturing, and then construction. It's then further broken down into the occupations within these industries. So the highest being the machinery operators and drivers. 25 fatalities have occurred between 2017 to 2022. And again, given they have a reasonably smaller workforce and the amount of fatalities that have actually occurred gives them a very high incidence rate. The industry is then broken down into locations. So the highest being the agricultural, forestry and fishing, followed by transport, postal and warehousing, and then construction. It's now broken down into mechanism. So the mechanism is intended to identify the overall action, exposure, or event that best describes the circumstances that resulted in the fatal incident. So here we have 47% of being hit by moving objects. So that includes either being hit by moving objects or being hit by falling objects. It follows with 28% of vehicle incidents. I've now broken it down into the demographics. So the age group that has the highest incidence rate in this area is the 65 years and over. They have a relatively small workforce and have had 17 fatalities over the last 5 years. Here I have the current prosecution statistics that WorkSafe currently have going through the courts. So these are all based on the old Work Health and Safety Act. Although we do have the current legislation in place, the Work Health and Safety Act 2020, any incident that occurred prior to March 2022 this year will be prosecuted on the old Act. So currently we have 21 matters proceeding the Magistrates Court, and these are relating to 39 breaches. 9 of the matters are relating to 6 workplace fatalities, 11 of the matters are in relation to 9 workplace injuries, and 1 of the matters is in relation to no injury and no fatality. So this is the same for the Mines Safety Inspections Act. They will still be prosecuting on their old Act, although working off the new one currently. So they have 14 matters proceeding the Magistrates Court relating to 21 breaches. 2 of the matters relate to 2 workplace fatalities, and 9 matters relate to 7 workplace injuries. 3 of the matters are in relation to no workplace injury or fatality. For more information, please subscribe to the WorkSafe newsletter, or please visit the Department of Mines Industry Regulation and Safety website. Thank you.